Getting into the trunk of the vehicle can be done a boatload of ways. There's a button to the left-hand side of the steering wheel. Right next to the backup camera, there's a button that you can push there. You can utilize the key fob. Then there's also the option for the hands-free liftgate. So, as long as the vehicle's locked and the feature is enabled, you get about 10 to 15 feet away for a few seconds, and all you're going to do, walk to the back end. Oh, you can stop that part way if you wanted to, but I love that feature so much. If you want to know how to set it up and utilize the key fob, check down in the description of the video. I put together a walkthrough explaining how it's done. But in the back here, off to the left-hand side, you can lift up. There's a button in order to be able to open and close the lift gate. There's also a 12-volt power point to the left side. Off to the right, there's a little slider in order to show a little traditional wall plug in the back. So you can use this in order to go glamping if you really wanted to, which is kind of cool. There's also buttons to fold down the second row seats, but I'll touch on that one in a second. Along the back here, there's a tray that you can lift up, and lifting it up gives you access to a teeny bit of storage, but more importantly, the inflator kit. Folding down this third row seats, straightforward. Depending on which trim level of the vehicle that you're in. So in this one, it's going to be a manual, but as you get into that GT line instead, it's going to be full power up and down for the second and for the third row. But for people that are in the manual, all you're going to do, pull the strap, push to drop, same idea on the passenger side, pull, and might have to push a bit in order to drop. And you've got an incredibly flat fold there. And folding down the second row seats can be done from the trunk. You can also do it from inside of the second row if you wanted to. But doing it from the trunk here, you can fold down the left side of the right independently. So just going to button press and down the seat goes. And when you've got the seats folded down, there is a boatload of cargo space inside of this ride. The measurements that you're looking at, specifically behind the first row, you're looking at just from where the liftgate would close here to behind that little console armrest between the first row seats. So if the driver's seat, passenger seat were slid forwards, backwards, gain or lose a little bit of extra space. Now, lifting up the second row seats here is a manual process. And one thing about the second row, when you look at the option with the VIP seats, so the GT line, is that they won't fold fully flat like what you're looking at here. So you will have to be in this option in order to get the seats that'll fold flat. Otherwise, it'll just move forward. So you're not going to get the best possible space inside of that 6-seat configuration. But once this seat is locked down, it's actually locked down into place. So in order to lift it up, that same lever that you would use in order to fold the seat down, you're just going to pull that and lift. Up it goes. Then, lifting up the third row seats is also straightforward. So if you had the power version, there's a button that you could push to lift those seats up. But inside of this version, manual, so you're just going to grab, lift those headrests. Same idea along the passenger side. And it's that easy to do it.